Hey, this is Pastor Michael Urisha, and I want to invite you to hit that like and subscribe button and drop us a comment if you will. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you receive all of our updates. God bless you. Come on, let's get to the Word.
So David's going to be like Dog the bounty hunter, right? So he needs a little, clarification. What am I going to get? He's going to get three things. He's going to get great wealth, a hot babe, and tax exemption for his father's family. So now there's a little extra motivation for David to go after this giant. Now watch this. He hit the trifecta, honey. Watch. Here's what David says. Now that he heard this, he's got clarification. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? They repeated to him what they had been saying and told him, this is what will be done for the man who kills him. Now when Eliab, David's oldest brother, heard him speaking with the men, he burned with anger and asked him, why have you come down here? And with whom did you leave those few sheep in the desert? I know how conceited you are and how wicked your heart is. You came down here only to watch the battle. So David's oldest brother is furious with David even for just coming out there. So why was Eliab so angry towards David? I believe it's because he was coming out of a spirit of jealousy. Eliab already knows that David was the one who was anointed the king, correct? He was going to be the king of Israel. Eliab was the elder. Eliab had the seniority. Eliab was entitled. Listen, if someone is ever coming against you out of anger and jealousy, I want to encourage somebody just to turn them off. Eliab's anger, I believe, was born out of his own securities, out of his lack of faith, out of his envy. He was afraid that David was going to step up, watch, and do the very thing that God had positioned Eliab to do. It was Eliab that was in the military. David wasn't in the military. It was Eliab that had the uniform. David didn't have a uniform. It was Eliab that had the sword and the shield and the military training. David had none of those things. He probably had a title, Eliab, like bishop, apostle, prelate, I don't know, evangelist, prophet. Come on, how many of you know there's a lot of folk walking around in the church today? Our God is not looking for titles. He's not looking for degrees. He's not looking for letters behind your name. 2 Chronicles 16:9 says, for the eyes of the Lord look to and fro through the whole earth to show himself strong on the behalf of somebody who is fully committed to him. That's who our God is looking for. He doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. We just need to step out. Come on, church. We're talking about getting into battle. He's not looking for 15 titles. He's looking for somebody after his heart. And know this. Listen, saints of God, I want to talk to somebody this morning. When you step into your calling, many times there will be Eliabs. There will be naysayers. There will be some brothers and sisters whose anger and jealousy will burn against you. I'm trying to encourage and help somebody this morning. When we first came here, within months, it was in the middle of winter. You all know the story. Cold. Can see your breath. We had a pastor stop in. I don't know how you're going to pay the bills here. I did like the dog look. In the natural, that's what it looked like. But we don't walk in the natural. We walk by faith, not by sight. Nearly 12 years later, honey, we're still paying the bills. But listen, when you go to walk out in your calling, there are going to be naysayers, and unfortunately, listen to me, saints, sometimes in the church, sometimes your own family. Does somebody hear what I'm saying? Listen, we're talking this morning about moving on in battle.
To every nation, to every generation, to all creation, to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. To every nation, every generation, to all creation, to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ.